Anyway, what's up everybody? It's your girl Pooja back with another video, and I'm so sorry that I haven't posted for like a month, and it's really windy out here, so I'm using my mic so that you get the best of audios for this crazy story. Is this on? Yeah, this crazy story time. Anyway, so today I have a story time for you guys, and it is about, once again, a French teacher. I don't know, something. Basically, I hadn't posted in a month because in a country called India, where I happen to live, thanks to my parents, school starts in the month of June. So, yeah, I just started school and I'm in the junior year of high school, and yes, mental breakdowns have been had in the 2 weeks that I've already been going. So, today I decided to give you a story time about, you know, a better time. But really it wasn't a better time, because this psycho French teacher had me shook in the year of 2011, but really it was just a better time. Let's get started. So back in 2011, I was in 5th grade, and you know, people that went with me to 5th grade in 2013, y'all aren't involved in this story. Let's keep talking. I had to do 5th grade twice. Yes, I did. Smart Indian child, hashtag. Anyway, so I moved to a new school that year, and it was like newly built, okay? And they were recruiting teachers for the first time. So somehow this psycho French teacher gave his application, and this bitch got selected to be teaching us bonjour, au revoir, croissant, okay? But like that year, we had an option to choose French or Sanskrit. And being the cultured Indian girl who wants to pray, I choose Sanskrit. And so I go and do my Sanskrit with my teacher. We good. But then all of a sudden one day, in the middle of the year, after the French class and the whole division thing has happened, and we have separate classes for our second language. So at the end of the day, I'm getting ready to go home, and I'm packing my bag. And we just had French class, so the teacher was still in the class, and he was ready to leave, because in India, the teacher switch classes, you don't switch classes. I think you know that. Anyway, so this guy comes up to me while I'm packing my bag, and he looks at my bag, and he can clearly see there's like a rock ton of books in there. Because, you know, I was a scholar. I seriously was. I'm not lying. So I used to bring, like, we were forced to bring, like, so many textbooks and notebooks and, like, classwork books and, I don't know, work. It was an emotional time for me, but, like, that shit was heavy, okay? And I used to drag that shit to school every day. So yeah. Anyway, so I was packing my bag, and this bitch ass, glasses wearing, old looking, Mufasa looking guy comes up to me, and he's like, why did you give your bag to your mom yesterday to carry home? So basically, I lived really close to my school. So basically, my mom would come to pick me up every day, and you know, I was really tired of a long day, okay? Sometimes we had school until 5:30, because once again, India is the best country in the world. Thanks for having school until 5:30, you know, really making me the smartest I can. Anyway, so he comes up to me, and I used to give my bag to my mom after a long day of school, because I was about to fall backwards, okay? I wasn't always, you know, heavier than my bag. I used to be a skinny legend sometime in 2011, but you know, that phase was just not working out for me, so I decided to become a potato. Anyway, so I used to give my bag to my mom. I'm so sorry. This is like the worst story time ever. And he apparently, being the creep that he is, saw me do this somehow, and he's questioning me, like a 9, 10, 11-year-old, why I'm asking my mom, a grown woman, the person who gave birth to me, why I gave my bag to her. And I was like, oh, it's just really heavy, so I was tired, and like I gave it to her, so back off, bitch, bye. What else am I supposed to say? That is why I did it. So he's like, okay, but like, don't do that, because like, your mom does so much for you, and she comes here to pick you up, so when you go home, those are your books, so you're gonna be carrying them. I was like, okay. You know, at first it sounded just like, you know, at first it didn't even sound rude. He was fine, okay? At first he was like, I understood his point. I was like, okay, you're right, they are my books, so maybe they are my responsibility, so I'll carry them. But like, still, I'm a freaking child, okay? I look like this tall. Like, I was like this tall, and I was like, fine, I'll carry my own books, bitch, bye. And so that day, when I went downstairs and my mom was like, give me your bag, and I was like, no, it's okay, the French teacher told me that I should carry it, and I was like, I'm a big girl, I'm gonna carry it all the way home. So I carried it all the way home that day, and pretty sure I got scoliosis from that, but whatever, I managed. Strong 11-year-old John Cena. Anyway, so the next day I go to school, and he's like, he doesn't look at me. He acts like nothing ever happened. I was like, bitch, did you not see me carry my bag home by myself? Whatever, I'm gonna let it slide for now, because you decide to poke your bitch ass head into my business and my mom's business. My mom can carry whatever the hell she wants. She carried me, now she gonna carry my bag, okay? And so a few days go by, and a week later or something, I was really tired because we had tests. We had tests all day. I studied all night, you know. Wow. And so it's the end of the day, and I go downstairs and I give my mom my bag, and I look around and I don't see him. So I was like, okay, hurry up, let's like leave. Like, I don't want this bitch staring at me from like the 3rd floor of the school onto the ground where I am with my mom outside. And so I was like, hurry up, let's go. I want to go home and, like, you know, study, and I don't want him to see you carrying my bag. I felt like I was doing some illegal drug deal just because I was giving my mom my bag to carry home for me after a long day of school. So we hurry up, and then bad decision, because apparently the next day he comes up to me and he's like, why'd your mom carry your bag? And I was like, bitch, because I want her to. She's my mom. Do you not have a mom that wants to carry your bag for you? I was like seriously, like, what is wrong with my mom carrying my bag? She's like, she is gonna get stressed. I'm like, what about me? What about me? I have bitch ass teachers like you at the school teaching me 24/7, and I'm not gonna get stressed. At this point, I am at the end of my patience. But guess what? What's about to happen? What's about to happen was the last straw in the freaking haystack. So I started carrying my stuff back every day, because no matter what I did, like, no matter, even if I like walked out of the school, there was this tiny wall, but like even if you're on the 3rd floor, you could see someone outside, kind of. So this guy was finding some way where he could see me handing my bag to my mom, but I couldn't see where the hell this guy was hiding. Did he have surveillance cameras? I do not know to this day, but he was finding out, you know. It wasn't a free world anymore, you know. When was it really? So one of these days I just give up. I don't care anymore. I was like, I'm telling my mom, like, that seriously, like, I need these books to study, but like, I can't carry these home. Like, let's take turns or something. So I give it to my mom the first half, and then the second half I carry it the rest of the way home while we're walking. And so I gave it to her, and you got it, he saw me. And then I go to school the day after, and our Sanskrit teacher was absent. So he tells the Sanskrit students to basically move to the back of the class, and he was going to teach the French teachers, French kids, French, while basically being our substitute at the same time. And then, so he's about to start class, and I'm in the back, like, talking to my friends, and all of a sudden, he looks like he remembers something, like a vision, like, that's so Raven. And then he calls me up, and I was like, what now? Seriously, what now? And then he's like, stand on the side of the classroom. I was like, pardon? Pardonnez-moi? Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Okay, to any other education board system in any other country, making a student stand in the side of the classroom for like an hour is not a big deal. I mean, it is a big deal. But in India, it's not that big of a deal. But it was a big deal to me because I was a really good student, okay? I did my shit on time, and you're not even my teacher, and you're making me stand on the side of your classroom. So every 2 seconds, he was like teaching, and he was like, okay, class, let's start off française. Today I'll be teaching you some words, and then okay class, let's start our française part 2. Basically we call potatoes pomme de terre, and every 2 seconds he was teaching class, he was glaring at me, and I was looking at my friends in the back who also took Sanskrit. I was like, what did I do? I'm trying to play it off like I didn't do anything, because guess what, I didn't do anything for real. And then I go home crying that day, determined to get shit happen, that get this guy fired, I don't know. Somehow praying for a PTM so I can rant the heck out of this bitch with my parents. And thank the God heavens, because in a few more days we had a PTM, and yeah. Okay, I don't think I explained that last part properly, but basically we had a PTM, and I had my parents come in and specifically talk to this teacher that I swear who did not even teach me, and somehow this guy was butting in his gross French butt into my business. And so my parents were like, she's a good kid, her mom's gonna carry her bag, that's it. And he was just like, well, I don't know what he said. I think he said okay. Or actually, the next time he saw me in school, I was just like, my parents showed you, didn't they? And he was just like, whatever. Like I care. Bitch, as if. Okay, bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched until here and put through all the torture of the wind, my voice, and all the trucks and traffic going on downstairs, I love you so much. I didn't put on any makeup because I want it to be as authentic as possible. Okay, bye. Oh shit! Just fell off my 14th floor balcony. Oh my god, I'm not lying. I will show you. I almost fell off my 14th floor balcony. Look at that. Look at that fall. Okay, I can't really show you that well right now.